And welcome back to City Pulse Tonight, a landmark event for Canada's Latin American community tonight at Harbourfront. Hundreds gathered at the first ever Latin American Achievement Awards Gala. The evening shines a light on Latino culture and honors community members who have made a difference in the areas of popular music, the fine arts, and communications. Some of the community's most outstanding personalities were there tonight to hand out awards in 14 separate categories.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Una vez más aquí en su programa favorito Latin Vibes. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing such a loca y por supuesto muy vestida to the nines, because we're going to start today with the presentation of Latin American Achievement Awards. Es increíble que toda la comunidad se ha juntado a darles a premiar y por supuesto just to recognize our work as Latinos here in the community. As you can see, a lot of people are already here. We're going to start this show very soon, and Latin Vibes has been nominated for an award for Best Program. See, hopefully we'll win, but we don't know. We're up against some pretty tough competition.
Lots more still to come, including your 5-day forecast, the latest in business, and in entertainment. Celebrating the Latin rhythms of the city. The second annual Latin American Achievement Awards are on. You are watching CBC Canada now. We'll be right back. A big night in entertainment. The Latin beat is growing ever louder in the city, and tonight the community is gathering to celebrate at a flashy awards ceremony. Tracy Moore joins us now live from outside Roy Thompson Hall. Good evening, Tracy.
Good evening, Ben. Well, people are just starting to pile into Roy Thompson Hall tonight for the second annual Latin American Awards. Now, this show is all about recognizing the contributions this community has made to the city. Today, I took a look at the music scene. This Latin band has been pumping out the infectious beats of salsa and merengue for the past 5 years. For most artists in the city, getting started is tough. But these four found an audience right away.
Our first album, we did really well, and people actually liked it, so we kept going, and right now we're very known in the Latin community here in Toronto.
And they say their female fan base is steadily changing.
Every time we're performing in Latin clubs, we are surprised because we always get a very large Latin English crowd.
Not so surprising if you look at the North American music scene these days. Artists like Ricky Martin and J-Lo have blazed a path for Latin American artists right across the continent. And while Shakira's hits belong in the pop charts and J-Lo's in rhythm and blues, they still have strong connections to their Latin roots. Unlike La Banda Beja, Hilaria Duran has been playing the soulful sounds of Latin jazz for 26 years. But today, he has the biggest following ever. He says as an artist coming from Cuba, here is the place to be.
Here we can have more contact to the big recording labels and all this the big promoting scenes, you know, better than in Cuba.
Organizers of tonight's award show say there's another reason why this city is good ground for Latin artists, because the Latin American community here has grown to about 400,000.
Definitely. When I came to Toronto in 1995, I remember there were about, I will say, 10 Latin nightclubs, right, doing a Latin night on the weekends, right? Now, definitely, there are more than 35 clubs that do a Latin night.
And let's not forget the power of the non-Latin community as well, filling up salsa classes across the city in the pursuit of the newest, coolest thing. But this show is a lot more than music tonight. It's also going to feature athletes and professionals from this city's Latin American community. And organizers say the house is going to be jam-packed. They're expecting about 2,200 guests.
Well, so much talent all around us, Tracy, if you just scratch beneath the surface. Why did, by the way, these organizers decide to start putting on this show?
Well, part of the reason is because the community is just so huge. I mean, 400,000 people, that's a lot. They feel that these people need to be recognized for their contributions, but there's another reason. They want some kind of a unifying force. There are many different countries in Latin America. This is a good opportunity for everyone to come together and really work together as a team. So it's also about cohesion.
All right, Tracy, thank you and have a good night.
You're welcome, thanks.
22 minutes past 8 o'clock now. George Robles is here from, I want to say it so nicely, Orale?
Orale.
Yes, you say it beautifully, in Yorkville. And we're talking about different Latin cooking. You have a gala fundraiser coming up this Friday?
Yep.
Okay, and that's raising funds for the Latin American Achievement Awards.
Yep.
And that's September 19th at Roy Thompson Hall.
Yep.
And you're just pulling it
Yep.
home. Goodness.
Basically, if you're on the coast, if you're on the beach, you'll have ladies cooking that for you. They'll serve it either on a plantain leaf.
Yep.
Or something called magate, which is just a cactus.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you, George, so much. George Robles from Orale. It's the best I can do. You do it again.
Orale.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, thank you so much again. The Latin American Achievement Awards are taking place September 19th at Roy Thompson Hall. The fundraiser is this Friday. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here's Janet Live-Eye. I need a fork.
Well, we're here at Roy Thompson Hall celebrating the third annual edition of the Latin American Achievement Awards. This is an award ceremony that recognizes artists, athletes, and professionals who have contributed to the development of the Latin American community. So it's very widespread. It doesn't focus on one specific field.
Se dan los frutos de un trabajo de un año, porque esto se planifica de año a año. Feliz por los ganadores, la calidad de los ganadores y feliz por nuestra comunidad, que se demostró de la mejor forma en el Roy Thompson Hall, uno de los principales escenarios de Canadá y Norteamérica, ¿no?
¿Nos puedes mencionar brevemente cuáles fueron algunos de los premios que se entregaron esta noche?
Bueno, al mejor empresario, al mejor cantante del año, al mejor artista visual y escénico, al mejor filmmaker. Esos son algunos de los que me recuerdo en estos momentos.
Bueno, me siento muy contenta y bueno, y sinceramente siento que también hay muchos otros cantantes tan buenos que deberían estar aquí recibiendo este premio, pero solo puedo decir gracias.
Infórmese